What up my friends, this is Henry SVTV coming at you with more gaming news, and today we will be going through the demo for The Shore. What you can expect from this video is the following. We will be talking about the main story and characters, as well as main locations that are involved in this game, how exploration and puzzles take place within this game, and lastly how fighting works and the types of enemies that could potentially appear in the game. Now this is only coming from the demo. I understand for the complete game developers have saved a few surprises for you. But before that, let me ask you to please give this video a thumbs up so that we can get to as many people as possible, and if you enjoy this content, consider subscribing and activating all notifications on so that you don't miss any of my future videos. With that out of the way, make sure to sit back and relax, grab a snack and enjoy the video. Now this is The Shore. From first impressions, what I noticed from the very beginning is that the music that plays while exploring, it is very noticeable. It involves you in this atmosphere that makes you focus on the game. And at first, we encounter these scripts on the ground from different people who had a terrible fate by getting stranded in this island that we're in right now. Up to some point, the music is aligned with the type of situation that you're in at the specific moment, including some very sounds that you will be able to hear further into this demo. Please note that the demo is available for download in case you want to try it out. I will include the link in the description below. And within this video, we have selected just the main scenes that we will be talking about. However, I have also uploaded the complete video for the demo in case you want to check it out. I will leave the link in the description box as well. Now, in terms of gameplay, game mechanics, I think it is very noticeable. It is directed to gamers who love horror games, and this one specifically, it is inspired in a mythology that goes deep through the core of the Lovecraft's creations. For those who don't know what Lovecraft horror is, well, it is a subgenre of horror fiction that emphasizes the cosmic horror of the unknown. It is named like this thanks to the American author H.P. Lovecraft, whose work emphasizes in the philosophy of the cosmicism. Now, when will this video game be available? We're just only a few days away from its release date, which is going to be on the 19th of February. Aside from the inspiration of Lovecraft horror, it is also inspired by Dear Esther, which is a first-person exploration and adventure game. In The Shore, I understand there are also strong aspects of the survival game. The game takes place on a forbidden island after the protagonist ends up as a castaway, and what keeps him alive is his will to find his daughter. Other aspects from the gameplay is that this is a semi-open world. In my opinion, the graphics, even though they're not similar to the last gen titles, but they still deliver great visuals, and all of the things that we can see here in this Shore really make me feel like I'm stranded and alone. Now, the main protagonist for the game is called Andrew. He ends up on this island because he's a fisherman. Unfortunately, he lost his wife, and once the fishing season came up, he had no one to take care of his little daughter while he was away fishing. So he decides to go ahead and take his daughter with him. Despite it being bad omen, he still goes with it. Now, the interesting part comes while they are at sea, when all of a sudden they get hit by a storm, I believe, followed by some mysterious figure that is underneath their boat. Andrew at this point hits his head just to wake up on this island alone and looking desperately for his daughter. So that is the main plot for the game, to find his daughter before it is too late. Now, in terms of the main locations for this game, there are two main locations that will be available. One will be the strange and very creepy island, where you will find numerous items and will learn about Andrew's story as he narrates some personal events while searching for his daughter. There are different segments of this island, and there are even points in which you can go underwater with a special suit. This has to be done to find some sort of a statue that could potentially help you solve a puzzle later through the game. The other location, it is truly scary. It is called the Void. In this location, I understand that there will be multiple enemies that in some way will be relevant to the main story. So far, one of the creatures that you will see in this space is called Shatanagotha. I hope I am pronouncing it correctly. Basically, it's a manifestation of the Cthulhu's mind, but what we can say is that the Void is a mysterious realm that is intended to generate uncertainty and will make you question the protagonist's sanity. And that brings us To our next point, which is exploration, well, you'll see other aspects of this game will include survival elements, exploration to gather items for later crafting and hunting. Places for exploration will also include caves and other areas that contain secrets to continue moving forward on the game. Aside from this, there are numerous and unique entities or creatures that they call gods even, that they resemble a very true aspect of the Lovecraftian mythos. As you can see here, by quickly solving a puzzle, we were able to awake this supposed god, which has some sort of a monolith shape, but we were able to find all sorts of items from letters of people who used to live in this island, where they show the main monsters and terrors that this island holds. As well, we will find statues and other items that appear to be tokens of some sort. They will be used to unlock some doors. Puzzles, there are some in this demo. To be honest, they are not over the top complicated, but I consider that they are mostly for you to follow the story and understand the strange place and the creatures that surround it. Now, moving on to the fighting and enemies. Now, I understand fighting definitely could use some improvement. However, when you think of this game, which basically consists on a very small group of people working on it, and this one basically was inspired in the mind of one single person. Now, this makes the fighting scenes and all that very bearable, and I understand, and truly I admire the work that they have put into this. But basically in this demo, you will be able to experience a glance of two main battles. Well, one is a battle and the other one is more like a way to escape from the Shatanagotha. But the main point is that combat is a thing in here, and you can see that we encounter this axe to fight these two ugly creatures. And as for the Shatanagotha, we have a small item in our hands, but we have this small item with the shape of what it looks to be a miniature pyramid. All the monsters that we can find here are these creatures that you can see on the screen right now. Definitely there are monsters with numerous tentacles, octopus, and that you can't even tell what they are. And there are others that are these humanoids with factions of those of a fish. Now, I would like to know what you guys think of this game. Will you be experiencing the Cthulhu's mythos and the horrors in this one? But this is basically the demo in a nutshell. Again, I included a link in the description below in case you want to see the complete demo. Now, this is the video that I had prepared for you today. Remember to like this video and consider subscribing if you enjoy this content so that you don't miss any of my future videos. As for me, I will catch you on my next video. Goodbye.